Okay, today we're going to do a Easter charcuterie board. We're going to show you how to do roses using pepperoni and how to make a Easter charcuterie board. We all know Easter is not about the bunnies, the chocolates and everything. It is about our Lord and Savior. But today we're going to work on this because we will be going to churches, to family dinners, and we'll be bringing some desserts. So we're going to show you how to make one that you would be proud of. And here's Allie.
Okay guys, this is a really easy and fun and actually like really beautiful display you can take to any gatherings. And we can start off. So we have all the ingredients here. On a charcuterie board, a lot of times you usually really want to add in fruits. We got fruits here. Cheeses is the best part, one of the main parts. We got the cheeses, we got the nuts, we got the mixed assortments. I have the candy because this is an Easter special, so we got to add in some Easter things. And then I got all the meats, which is the best part. So first, you want to start off with, I like to start off with the bigger things. Our bigger things is definitely going to include the grapes here. And you can hear her opening the crackers back there. We got the grapes here. We got the cheeses. So that's usually what we start with, and then like the fruits. So she's going to go and take the grapes, and she's definitely going to wash all those up there, including the strawberries too. Okay, now that we're back with all the fresh fruit that's been washed, we also made sure to wash our hands too. Now we're going to start with the fruit. So first, you want to start by putting bigger things on the item, like I said earlier. So one of our bigger and most prettiest items on the mid board will be the grapes. You want to leave the grapes connected to the stem or the vine, whatever you want to call it. And you want to leave it on there because it makes it a lot prettier on the board. But you don't want it to be so thick. So you can chop it and break off some pieces that you think don't match. That's what we're going to do right now. So you're just going to take it, and you don't want it to be so thick. You want it to be more thinner, just longer. I think it makes it look a lot better. And don't throw the extra grapes away though. You definitely will need them for fillers later on. So when you get it a little more thinned out, not so thick so you can make more room for other things. Then you want to take it and you want to place it on the board. It does not matter where you want to place it. This is all customizable, so you can place it and you can move it later on. So I'm going to start here, and then you want to move them and place them and pull off the little imperfections on the grapes because you want it to be really pretty. So we'll start here. And then once you get those to kind of have when they look pretty and overlay and overlap, then I like this side a lot better. Then you can set those to the side. We'll probably add some more, but as you go on, you'll figure out what makes it look prettier. So we're going to start with the grapes on the board there. And then we are going to move on. Since that's one of the really big items, we're going to go ahead and move on to the cheese. Because I think this is also the next big item. Because you want to get the bigger items on the board quicker. So I'm going to have Grandma open this for me there. And then we also have extra sharp cheddar to open too. We're going to cut these into slices because you want them to make really pretty. And then we have the Monterey Jack already cubed to make it look really pretty. I'll go ahead and start opening these there.
Okay, there's this one and this one.
So here on the board we have the cheese. The cheese wheels, like the ones that already come in like a really pretty wheel, that's like got to be the center of attention. Those are really beautiful. And to make it look even more like appetizing and pretty, we're going to take, actually I'll take yours. We're going to take a knife here, and this is a sharp cheddar. And you want to take the knife and you want to go about right to the middle, as you can see in the cheese. And you want to cut out like that perfect little square piece of cheese. Just like that. And then you can fix up the little pieces. And then you get that perfect little piece of cheese wheel. So we're going to lay this on the opposite side because you want the bigger pieces to be on like opposite sides, because you don't want the board to be so big, like all the big things in one side. So then once you get your cheese on there, we'll save this little piece for a filler later on. Lay that in there. So now that we got that, we're going to do something that's a lot more fun. So we have these crackers here. You're going to take the crackers, and again, you don't have to go in the same order. I just found this to be the easiest because the crackers, you can put a really pretty design and then start layering out. So here we have an assortment of really, really nice crackers. They're really pretty. So we're going to start with, I like these ones, so this is what we're just going to start with. Usually with crackers, I like to make like divide the board with them. So you can take them and just keep them in a stack, and then you just lay them out just like this. And then you can mix and match them, or you can keep the same ones. I think I actually am gonna mix them. Those broken pieces you can just take out. So you can take these, still just going across the board and rearranging them how you like them. And then there you go. You see you have this really pretty division, or like barrier to divide it, or divider, that's what it is. You got a really pretty divider to divide the board there. And then I think, so this is where you just go back and you make the decisions. I think that the grapes, a little bit of grapes on this side would definitely even it out and make it pretty too. So I'm going to take some grapes here. I'm going to cut me off a little line of them. There we go. And I think it'd be really pretty around the cheeses. The cheese will be really pretty to sit around it. And I think that really helps even out the sides. Okay, and then next, again, keep your extras. You might want to come back and use them. So next, I'm going to have Grandma come over here and cut this cheese block. And she's going to take it and she's going to cut it. See, it's already in pretty little squares. You don't have to do too much to it. Just cut it into slices. That's all we got to do there. So you want to cut that? Okay. So while she's cutting that into slices, I'm actually going to take some of these strawberries. You can cut these however you want. You can cut the tops off. You can keep the tops on them. But I like how they look with the tops on because they keep a little green, a little bit more color to the board. So I'm going to take those and just add those in with the grapes. I think it'd be a really pretty add-on. You want to get the pretty shaped ones too. Make sure you go through and pick out those pretty ones. Take a few, add it over here. And don't worry about anything touching each other. It's all fine if it all touches.
Do you want the whole block cut?
Yeah, we can go ahead and cut the whole block. We
Okay.
can save some for later too. And while she's still cutting those, I'm going to move these crackers out of the way. We probably definitely will come back in with some more crackers, but like I said, later on we'll figure that all out. Okay. And then also another big part of this board that we're going to do today is you can make pepperoni flowers. They're really, really beautiful, and they're actually super, super simple to make. So here we got a bag of pepperoni. You can use any meat for this though. Yes, please. You can use any meat. You can use salami, turkey, anything you want. I find pepperonis to be the easiest, or salami is usually pretty easy because they're a lot bigger. But okay, so here we go. I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to show you here. So we have a glass here. You just need one with just a round edge. You don't want it to be a super small one. You want it to be kind of bigger. Okay, and then you start by taking your pepperoni. I'm going to take a couple out of the bag there. And you're going to take the pepperoni, and all you're going to do is start layering this around the edge and pinching. Just like that. And then every time you do it, you want it to overlap. Overlap the last pepperoni. So you just do that, making sure to pinch every single time. Make sure you're not putting them too close together, or it's just going to get way too thick. But if you do it too far apart, then the pepperonis won't hold together. So just make sure. And then once you got that first round, you just keep layering on. So you just do that, and then you go right back on top with more pepperonis until it will finally meet the middle. And I will show you once that has done. Again, make sure you're pinching all the pepperonis because you want them to hold that form. Just layer and pinch. You will need, if you do pepperonis, you will need a good amount of pepperonis, so make sure you do have enough so you can finish the rows. Let's see. I'm going to add a couple more.
When she first made these, everyone was asking how she made them because they could see the rows on the charcuterie board. So that's when I asked her if she would come in and show us how to make those.
This is a very beautiful part. Okay, and you can keep going if you want. You can make it smaller however you want. I think this is where I'm going to stop. So whenever you do that, just make sure you're pressing very firm on the rows to make sure they hold their shape. And sometimes it always doesn't turn out the first time, so you can always redo it easily. Okay, and then all you're going to do is take the glass in your hand and you're going to flip it upside down wherever you want it to go on the board. And you just let go, and it will come out as a very, very pretty rose. As you can see, it has that row where you've pressed and squeezed the little pepperonis. It's hold that little rose shape, so it's really pretty. And then again, you can make it bigger, but from here I like to put little things in the middle of it to make it really pretty. I'm not sure what we're going to do on that yet, but we'll get back to that part. But for now, we're going to take the cheeses here, and we're going to start laying back down some more cheese, because you just got to start filling the board there. Let's see. I'm going to lay them this way. Again, you just overlap and you just fill whatever you think is pretty. That rose is very beautiful on the board, so make sure you definitely try that if you haven't. It definitely takes some trial and error too. You'll decide what does look good, what doesn't look good on the board. And it will just keep filling up and up. I like mine to be pretty symmetrical. Like what I do to one side, I like to do to the other. Okay, there's some more cheese on the board. Now, I'm just going to keep this on the board for later. Now, Grandma's going to hand me some more meat. This is, what do I have?
The deli.
Yeah, the deli meat. So right here I have, think turkey. And this, again, this is really simple. You can just get it at Walmart, your local grocery store. But the way you're going to do it is you're not going to just roll it up and put it on there, or you're not just going to slap it on the board. You can take it and you can make it really pretty on the board. So I like to take mine, fold it, and then fold it again. So let me show you here. So you can take it here and you can fold it over and then fold it over again. And it makes really pretty little ripples of meat and stuff, or you can stick it places. And then you can fan it out and make it really pretty in certain places on the board. And then you want to keep doing that. So you can just take it and you want to fold it over again. And you just want to keep placing that on places. And it'll make really pretty, like little ruffles and ripples. I think it's really pretty on the board. This turkey has like a little peppered outlining. I think it makes it look a lot fancier than regular turkey. Add a couple more pieces over here to end it off. I'm going to take a little strawberry and put it on the end over here. Do another little strawberry on the end over here. On this side, we'll do some more strawberries because I think the color really makes it pop. So as you can see there, it's already starting to get really full. So we got to keep just filling it up. I'm actually going to I'm going to have Grandma also. We have these little cubes cheese. I'm going to have Grandma open those. And Grandma, you can scatter. I trust you to scatter some across the board.
I don't trust you.
You don't trust you. Just put some over here on this side. It'd be really pretty. Now she's going to add some cubed cheese over there on the side. The color makes it pop. I'm going to add in some more crackers in some different places. Crackers make it really pretty too. There she goes.
Okay, now you want this side the same?
Yeah, you can slide some cheeses on there.
Okay.
And make it really pretty. And then at the end, we're going to add in some of the candy. The candy's going to make it pop and really give it that Easter vibe. The strawberries, the color of them, it's really pretty too on the board. I think in the middle of this rose, I was looking and I think I'm going to add some nuts in the middle of the rose. I think that'd be really pretty. Because you got to put something in there. I'll add some color and it'll hold them there. Okay, now back to this side. We're going to add some meats over here too. So I'm going to take the turkey. And you can see this board's really coming a long way. And it's really not that expensive either. You can easily get the products. Adding some more meat into there.
The good thing about a charcuterie board is you can make it as expensive or as inexpensive as you want to.
The one we have here, it costed about $35 to make this one. So you can really just fix it to your budget however you like. Going to add some more meats over here. Okay. Here we go. Get those out of the way. I'm going to add some more cheeses over here.
We have our bread if you want it.
Yes. Right here in this little spot. So if you go to your local grocery store, a lot of times they have these really pretty bread loaves. You can take this and toast it in the oven if you like a more crunchy bread, but we prefer a more soft bread. So you have these little slices you can also add to the board. Makes it very pretty, and it's a really good filler too. There we are. Take some more strawberries. The strawberries really added that little pop of color. Okay, now you can see we're getting down to the end of it. I'm going to see what I can do with some more of these. I'm going to sprinkle these kind of like around it, because around the board, because they're smaller. They can be really pretty in like little spots on the board. Add a little color to it. Wherever you like. Put some in here where I cut the cheese. Put some more over here in with the grapes there. Now this is where you can stand back and look and see where does it need more space filled. As we can see, there's a little spot here, there's some spaces here, maybe on the outline, so then you just go back and take whatever you think would look good. In this case, we have these little mini Easter eggs, and we have these little bunnies too. I'm going to have her open up these bunnies, and I'm going to take these eggs, and I'm going to put them in some cute little spots on the board. Gives it more of that Easter vibe. Let's see, put some over here. Put some around here. Put some over here with the cheeses and the grapes. Adds a really pretty color in there. And then a few more in there. And then over here on the side, I'm going to put a couple of meats over here on this side of the board. So then people come up, and if you don't know the concept of a charcuterie board, people just come up and they grab the crackers and the cheese they think blends together. It's got the fruits that they like, and everyone can just get whatever they like.
And you can add fruit dips vegetable dips with it, whatever you prefer.
Yeah, a lot of people do add a bunch of dips on there, like little, you can do those pretty ceramic bowls and add it on there, but we chose not to. And then here, just for a little topper to make it extra cute, we have some Lindor chocolate bunnies, or I don't know, Lindit. I don't know what the name of those are. We're just gonna put these, and you don't have to put these on there. Again, this is just Easter, so we might as well add some cute little bunnies on there. Make it super extra cute. Let's see. So people can see those. Here on the edge, I think that we could use some more. Let's put some grapes over there. Those leftover grapes we had, we'll scatter those around the edge there. Put some more little grapes over here. And it looks like that'll do it. So there you go. Now you have a very, very filled, beautiful Easter charcuterie board.
Okay, thank you, Allie, for showing us all how to do this. I'm sure everybody's going to try this. So y'all have a good Easter, and we will see you later. Thanks for watching.
Thank you guys.